think so too, Mackenzel. Welcome and welcome everybody else to more Dragon Warrior 7 on the PlayStation 1. Thank you very much, Internet Radio. I will be peacing you out. Farewell. Hope everybody is doing well today. We are back, continuing our quest, which right now seems to be nothing but Loomin. This town can't catch a break. Stuff keeps happening to it. We keep solving problems going into the future. The town keeps getting destroyed. We have no idea what's going on. We don't know if this is going to be the last time we're going to return to Loomin. But apparently something else has happened to it. We don't know what's been happening to it. And that's the big mystery. We're here to solve it, and so we'll be going back to the past again to solving it. Now, one thing that's different visibly with the stream, other than the fact that there was an internet radio, is actually what's behind me. And I will be rotating my chair to the side so that everybody can see it. I've got a new chair that I assembled today. It actually arrived yesterday. I was expecting it this coming week, but when it said it was going to be delivered while I was doing baby shower stuff for my brother and his fiance, helping to assist the family with that, that was a little bit worrisome because I'm like, there's going to be a giant freaking package on our door that's going to be unattended for like hours. And it was. But we were able to get it back. Apparently, nobody took it, and I was able to get it assembled. So now I will get the lovely lumbar and thoracic spine support I deserve because the problem with the other chair I had is I couldn't lean back. I mean, I could, but I couldn't stop. Now I have a lumbar setting that I can preset and then have the lean lock. So hopefully this is going to be a lot more supportable for the streaming as well as working from home. But I think the damage has been done to my thoracic spine because I don't think there's any fixing it at this point. I think I should have done this years ago, and I just never did. No, well, I mean, I don't know if it's too heavy to steal or not. I mean, it's lighter than the last chair I had, as far as I can tell. But yeah, unfortunately, it was the end of a chair. That chair basically had been worn from so much use. I had a period of time where it was like representing so many people with varicose veins and like disability cases. I'm like, am I gonna get varicose veins? Oh my gosh, what's going on? So I kept like perching like Inuyasha basically like on my chairs. I would like sit on my heels sometimes, but like the repeated ability for me doing that in a chair was really not a good thing for it because it completely tore up the chair. Like the seat is unbelievably demolished. And so I hadn't been able to sit on that chair anymore. I mean I could, but I was like completely worn out. Arch Brigade, welcome back. Welcome back. Just haven't quite started the stream yet. I had the 10-minute countdown, and I was just explaining I've got a new chair that I just assembled today that I'll be using from here on out. So I'm pretty excited about that, and I think my back is too. So looking forward to that. Um, and just as a reminder, Shining Force 2 is going to be the next game that I will play after Hamtaro Rainbow Rescue. So we're going to be going back to Shining Force, which I'm very excited for. It was either going to be that, or I was finally going to break into the Arc the Lad collection onto PlayStation. I was supposed to do the Arc the Lad collection last year, at least starting the first game, but I never could because my PlayStation 2 broke. Like it just like the disc reader was like, I give up. This mini PlayStation 2 was a trooper. It survived multiple falls, like from several different heights, like because the cord was not long enough for the PlayStation 2, and I would just like lightly tug it, and it would just go like every time. And to the point where I'm just like, okay, you know what, the PlayStation 2, I'm just gonna put it on the floor. I don't care anymore. It can't fall from there, and so yes, but you know, Smurfy was able to. He sold me that with a ribbon guard, and Dynasty Warriors 3, I believe, for $40 plus $5 shipping, which, you know, absolutely unbeatable price, like absolutely a great guy. I'm so happy he was able to do that. Like that the timing was right. He's also the reason I had Lunar Legend on the Game Boy Advance, a physical copy of that. So really, really a looking forward to breaking in this PlayStation 2 again. Of course, this is the primary game right now that's going to do it because we have over 100 hours in Dragon Warrior 7 already. So let's swap over to scene number 1, and we are back with our Dragon Warrior 7. So we're about to go back to Loomin, and in case people have forgotten where it is, I haven't. because of the mishap that happened like 2 streams ago where I wasted 50 minutes, not knowing, thinking I was on the right side but wasn't. So we will always remember Loomin is here. Never forget again. Oh, you did beat both those games. Well, that's like, yeah, I've been trying to slowly work on beating every single Working Designs release. And I was wanting to go ahead and break into Arc the Lad Collection because I played a number of games on the Saturn. I basically cleaned out the TurboGrafx CD library, except for Vastille. I haven't played Vastille yet. I need to eventually play that because Exile Wicked Phenomenon was the last Working Designs game I actually played because Working Designs did not handle Legends. Ubisoft did, so I'm curious to see how Arc the Lad 1 handles. Speaking of, welcome Running Wild video. Yeah, that was a... I do think that the difficulty of that game is a bit over-exaggerated. I think that one fight where the enemy would basically, like, clone spirits, that was, like, the hardest fight in the game to me. I really think so, and, like, it became more trivial once you over-leveled. Alright, what's plaguing Loomin now? You heard the keywords and it summoned you, yes. Siebel, who lives in the mansion in the city, has a pet insect that has literally grown before the townspeople's eye. Its rate of growth is starting to worry even the hardiest among us. Oh boy. Do we have to kill your friend? I mean, that's not very alarming. It's only a little bit bigger. Ah, it's the heroes who saved this town. Oh, I didn't tell you my name yet. I'm Siebel. And that is my lovely pet, Chibi. I found him sticking to my hellvine and ended up taking him to home to care for him. He became so big so quickly. Maybe it's because of all the love and attention I've given him. What's wrong? You look so pale. Well, it isn't so difficult for me to imagine why you and the townspeople are scared of him. But once you get to know him, you'll agree that he's a real cutie. I can't imagine a life without Chibi now. Here, Chibi, come on, boy, it's time to eat. Scree, scree. What do you think? He's smart, too. Scree, scree. Well, I guess he is pretty smart. So you're tier 2, huh? Splendid timing. I want you to join us as well. What are you doing entering my house without permission? Siebel, there's something we need to discuss with you as representatives of the town. Frankly speaking, we want you to do something about the big bug over there. Well, what is it? You seem to have made a pet of it, so we won't ask you to kill it. But having a monster like that in our town makes everyone very nervous. The townspeople request that you take it and leave it far into the mountains. I have no intention of letting my Chibi go. Chibi isn't a monster. Haven't you changed your mind yet? This is what everyone in the town wants. I reared Chibi in my own house. The townspeople have no right to complain about what I do in my own home. Quit being so self-centered. What are you going to do if something bad happens from keeping a monster inside the town? I have no idea what's wrong with him. Chibi's a smart and gentle maggot. A worthless insect like this doesn't have any sort of intelligence. Wake up! Scree! Scree, scree! Eek! We're being attacked by monsters. We knew that monster was violent. Did you try to protect me, Chibi? Thank you, sweetie, but I think you went a bit too far. I'm sure that they've gotten the wrong idea about Chibi. Hope this won't cause any trouble. Nope, nothing but good things happens to this town. I'm sure everything will blow over. Let's go back to the present right now. I'm sure everything's fine. I'm sure they've gotten the wrong idea about Chibi. Hope this won't cause any trouble. Let's see. Back to the story trigger list. Let's see. Oh, that's horrible. So that monster was dangerous after all. We shouldn't just throw it out of the city. We should eviscerate it. My heart is pounding. I was about to become monster food. No doubt about it, that monster eats human flesh. To think that we've been living in the same town as that thing. It's so horrible. Tiptoe is no longer effective. I can't believe it's not. That was terrifying. Did you see that, guard? That is the true nature of the beast. What? What's the misunderstanding? What are you talking about? We were attacked. There's no doubt. If Siebel won't let go of his pet monster, then we're going to have to take care of it for him. I know I sound overbearing, but we have to consider the security of the people in the city. Siebel will realize the error of his ways after we've killed the creature. The only problem is finding someone to slay the stalwart beast. Who could... Hey... I've got it. Can we ask you to handle this noblest of tasks? I'm sure there will be no objection, seeing as how you've already defeated the Dark Draco and the Hellvine. How about it? Can you do that for Loomin? Can you restore peace to our town once again? No. I see, you are right. We should not trouble you with our town's problems. We shall take care of the monster ourselves. It's only an insect, after all. Huh? What's happening? Why are you in such a hurry? What? The townspeople are planning to kill Chibi? That's terrible. I didn't expect things to go this far. What am I going to do? If I don't do anything, then something bad might happen to our precious hellworm, Chibi. I've got to try and think clearly, but my mind has gone askew. Like, everything that we fought so far has been prefixed by hell, so that's not a good precedent. I don't have any choice, it seems. I must take Chibi to the mountains and abandon him there. Hopefully they will relinquish the idea of killing Chibi if I release them before they arrive. It pains me to do this to Chibi, but this is a matter of life and death. Alright, I must prepare to depart. Can I expect your assistance? Yes. With such strong support, Chibi's future is no longer in doubt. I must begin preparations immediately. Guard and his friends helped in the preparations to set Chibi free. And then came nightfall. It took longer than I anticipated to get ready. We can't take Chibi out in broad daylight. Shall we go now? I fear for Chibi's safety if we stay any longer. There's a hill near here. I suggest we go there for the time being. We're going to attract attention if we move as a group, so Chibi and I will go first. Let's see. Go ahead and head out using Tiptoe first. We should be safe here. Okay, Chibi, I brought you a bunch of stuff. You got lots of your favorite foods and your favorite toys as well. And take these medicinal herbs. If you get hurt, wait, you're not smart enough to understand that. That was dumb of me, wasn't it? Bringing you medicinal herbs, I'm sorry that things have come to this, Chibi. I really wanted us to be together forever. But if I don't do something, your life will be in danger. I guess this is goodbye. Chibi, forgive us humans for being so thoughtless. Please don't hate us. Scree, scree. Okay, people, it's all taken care of. Let's go. If we stay here any longer, it'll just be that much more painful. Let's get going! The hole is dark and deep. A large plant had its roots here, and this was left when it was uprooted. Scree, scree! No, Chibi, stay away. You mustn't come with me. We can't be together anymore, Chibi. You've got to understand that. Scree, scree. Squeak. Chibi owes his life to you. Though he'll be in hiding, I know where to find him when I visit. Still, I'm going to miss that little hellworm. Eek! What was that scream? It came from outside. Grah! It's a hellworm. It's a different color than Chibi, though. I think Guard was the only one tangled in it, so Guard lost his turn. Okay, I guess I should have not pulled my punches so much. It seems to have a lot more HP than I thought. I was trying to avoid using any MP. 223 EXP. Come on. How many am I gonna have to kill? No, it's like the vines all over again. What were they thinking? Oh my gosh, we had to kill like almost 30 vines last time. How many of these are we gonna have to fight? Damn, what the hell are they? It really is. It's like nothing but annoying, like, kill everything story triggers. It's like a terrible idea. Especially since they have enough HP to make them multi-round each encounter, which is a shame. Are they susceptible to KO dance? I hope they are, because it costs like no MP to use it. I don't think they are. Poison gas, huh? Well, that's irritating. Yeah, I don't think we can use that. I don't want to use up all my MP. We're probably going to have another boss fight at the very end. So they're susceptible to sleeping, just not instantly dying. I think it's a pretty fair bet to say if they dodge 3 death attacks. I may have to just bite the bullet and use Ultra Hit. Also, Bear Kitty, I saw your message earlier. Welcome to you as well. There's actually no dramatic music playing here in Loomin because this is the least threatening thing that's happened to this town by comparison. Alright, let's go ahead and use Ultra Hit. So 3 people got poisoned before the Ultra Hit went off. I should probably just have Maribel use it. Oh, actually, no, Maribel doesn't have it. What am I talking about? Strength 4. Okay, so Guard just leveled up. And now learned Outside spell. Damn. We got that kind of late. Oh, right. We need to probably get rid of this. We'll have Gabo use Ultra Hit next fight we have a chance to do. We're gonna have to check all the houses too. It's a huge mess. Oh, that's not enough. It must have 500 health. Yeah, it probably has exactly 500. Even Ultra Hit alone, I'd have to couple it with another attack. poisoned again. Okay, we got an actually good roll with it. Apparently, our last roll was almost 100 less. Maribel actually does not know antidote, surprisingly. Gabo does, except if we use that, then he's out of ability to use his Ultra Hit. On the second floor... Man, I hate Loomin so much. Just not... It's just such a huge time sink with nothing that interesting in terms of, like, what you need to do in the town. It's just like, you have to kill X creatures. What do you suppose has become of Siebel, Master Guard? Perhaps we ought to return to the mansion. Well, there's obviously other houses, but I guess we just needed to kill... Okay, at least so you don't have to kill every single one of them. Oh, okay, yeah, looks like... I think everything on all of the other screens comes back to life then. Yeah, so they all just keep coming back infinitely. So, we need to go back to the mansion. So I guess we had to kill a certain number. We ended up getting a Bolt Rat heart drop off-stream. One of the Bolt Rats randomly dropped one, so I guess random enemies have a chance to drop the hearts too. Ow, ouch, what the heck is this? Guard, help me! Go ahead and use Sword Dance twice. Maribel. We'll go ahead and use Evil Slash. Evil Slash. Missed. Double miss. Okay, fair enough. That was too close. What is this thing? Did Chibi order the other bugs to attack? The mere thought of such absurdity makes me choke on my own bile. Chibi wouldn't do something so savage. Besides, Chibi is too cute to associate with one of these things. I refuse to accept these things are Chibi's friends. We're just Loomin on and Loomin. Shockstorm, it's the town that keeps on giving. More and more 4-story encounters. Over and over. This is, I think, our third time back. This town is not having a good day. I hope you're having a better day than Loomin is. Oh no, we're too late here as well. We don't have any time to waste. Let's leave the town for the time being. Okay, so, like, literally actually leave town? What should we do? We're surrounded. Scree! Chibi, how come you're here? You're not safe here. You must go away, quickly. Scree! Chibi. Gra! Scree. Gra! Scree. Gra! Gra, Scree. I wonder if the music is a glitch. Like, it's just strange that it would be stuck on this happy town theme. Scree? Chibi, you saved us. Thank you. I didn't know you were this strong. I'm impressed. Scree. Chibi. Chibi, what's the matter? Chibi! Loomin, ravaged by an infestation of insects, was saved by the heroic hellworm Chibi. In celebrating their rescue, the townspeople couldn't help but reflect upon their wrongdoings. And then dawn broke. We managed to escape somehow. It seems all the villagers survived without any injuries. We owe it all to you, guard. And perhaps I should thank the fallen Chibi as well. When I was attacked by the Hellvine, Rocky came to my rescue. This time I was saved by Chibi. Do you think they were only repaying me for all the kindness that I showed them, guard? I'm sorry, I thought I wouldn't cry. I'm embarrassed to cry in front of you. If you have time, please stop by the grave that I built for Chibi. He would have wanted it that way. Guard examined the tombstone. Here rests my friend Chibi, is written here. They look like graves here, they look like graves of the people of the city. They seem to have been dug quite recently. And according to, I'm reading ahead in this paragraph, if you decided to kill Chibi instead, the entire town is permanently destroyed. And so you would have gone through 2 iterations of town saving only for the town to die. I know what you're going to say. Our city has been saved thanks to Chibi. Our fears were completely unfounded. That being said, I don't think I went too far. I was only acting in the town's best interests. Oh, how can I apologize to Siebel? As incredible as it may sound, that Chibi saved the city. I'm so ashamed that I can't even show my face to him. That's it. Maybe I can lay something on Chibi's grave. Do you have any idea what Chibi's favorite food was, guard? His own filth? What? Dragon Quest VII's going fine. It's going fine. I'm impressed. Out of all the PS1 games I've played, this is probably the one I'm one of the most impressed by. Just with the sheer quantity of things like they fit into this one game. It's absolutely absurd just how many things are fitting here. And we're like probably nowhere even close. I mean, I'd like to think I'm over halfway done. But I have no real way of knowing for sure. But so far it's okay. The worst thing is honestly the camera and story triggers. That's it. Everything else is fine about the game. I have really no other complaints about those 2 things. I do think that the game was more fun gameplay-wise when there weren't classes. I do think classes make the game a little too breakable. But I felt like the boss fight, you got like a real rush fighting them without any abilities and just kind of your wits. But I think trying to develop the classes early was like the wrong way to go. It really did make a lot of the fights too simple. So let's go ahead and warp. Okay, there's... oh, return was pushed to page 2. That's why I couldn't find it. Back to Loomin! Okay. Yeah. No, I mean, I'm not necessarily worried about games being too complicated, necessarily, because eventually I'll come to understand them just like through playing them. or, games will just show their true nature eventually. But it's just that, here I think the issue has been more with the camera, especially when puzzles are implemented. I think that's a huge thing. Pushing things, interacting with things, miserable with this camera, absolutely awful. So we're finally in the present with Loomin. And that is a traveler close. Nothing in that one, and nothing in that one. So I can't imagine there's anything, like, too mandatory in this location. Simply because you can permanently lose this town. So there can't be, like, a exclusive shard that's only accessible in the restored town, unless it's also available in the broken. Okay, that's that and the grave. Oh, there's a bigger monument to Chibi over there. Okay, weapon shop, what do we got? We already have Hacksaw, mainly from the panel game. We have the ice. These are all things we already have, sadly. Nothing useful here. But we'll go around the back entrance. We'll unlock the chest with a thief's key, and that is 550 gold. And we just got Copper Sword. What the heck? That's the worst sword. Welcome to the armor store on the second floor. Interesting. So we have this. This we already have. Heavy, we have plenty. So, expel shields. Let me take a look at the description. Is it used to cast expel, or does it instantly... Does it, like, protect against, like, moves like beat? Oh, okay. Let me try the Woodus guide. And Alex's page, just to see what the actual shield does. Because this one just says the location, which isn't good enough. I need to know what it actually does. Okay, used in battle casts expel. I don't necessarily know if that's too worth it, but we'll buy it. Oh, it even says what it's used for. So we'll go ahead and put it in the bag for right now. I don't remember what guard is actually carrying. Oh, it's the dolphin shield. Okay, it's so specific that it's almost never going to come up. It deletes 30, basically minimizes damage by 30 HP from tsunami moves only. Only the attack tsunami. So I don't really think that's going to come up very much. Okay, nothing in any of the 4 drawers. We're done with the shop here. I think there's only one more building to check, and that's this one, before going to the north. Leather armor? Okay, none of the armor is really worth getting, apparently. We'll check the church real fast. Doesn't look like there's actually any item pickups here. Or as far as like shard pickups, apparently we can go to the next area in the past. And considering the game is basically telling us we can move on, we're gonna move on. I have to keep remembering I'm using a new chair now, so we can actually lean back in this and not and not be like off stream. Okay, so to the mansion. We'll check the grave first. Guard look at the tomb, so headstone reads, "Here rests the hero, Chibi." This is the gravesite of Chibi, the town's hero. Someone should really change his name, though. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but it sounds more like a pet's name than that of a great hero. Whoa, Star Hoarder, thank you so much for the raid. What did you play? What did you play before raiding me? For everyone else who joined me, my name's Garden Eden. I've been streaming on and off, although more on within the last couple of years. I play a little bit of everything, mainly RPGs. A lot of consoles that people don't typically stream from. I played 3DO, I played Panasonic, I played the CDI, the Philips CDI, I played the TurboGrafx CD, a lot of different consoles. Good to see you here. Right now we're on Dragon Warrior VII, which is the only numbered game from Dragon Quest I have not played except for 10 for kind of obvious reasons. We never got a translation. But I've played every other game so far. Oh, okay. Parkitect. Yeah, Dragon Warrior 7, like, it's so long of a game. It's crazy. It's just amazing how many things they fit into this one cartridge. Or disc, not cartridge. Wow. I'm showing my age. Dragon Quest IV is the best NES. I've heard that argument. I think the big ones for me are 3, 8, 11, and then 5. This one's fine, except I'm not big on the camera. I have been fighting the camera a lot for even simple basic interactions, and when they use it with puzzles, it's a huge issue. But overall, it's been a really fun game. It's impressive how many things they fit into this game, how many worlds, how many different areas, and it seems to have an interesting time travel plot to it. Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, this one's gonna get pretty large, but, like, all of the Persona games, 3 onward, have been large, too. And arguably even worse paced than this, so let's go ahead and warp back to the ruins. You heard this dragged on way too long. Yeah, I mean, so far, like, there have been some areas where I'm like, this shouldn't be here. This area is, like, completely extra, and if we delete this, like, nothing is going to be lost of value from the game. But most of the places are fine. I think the class system is a little bit too easy to break, if I have to be candid. I am pretty broken right now with the characters I've got. I don't think... Yeah, this is the wrong one. None of these will fit here. Oh, wait a minute. These are, oh, that's right. I keep forgetting that I'm supposed to put them on these particular parts. That these are where the empty spots are. Yeah, like that. I keep looking at the filled spots and thinking those are the empty spots. But anyway, I appreciate the raid and you stopping by. I recognize that most people, whenever they stream, they just kind of want to chill and be done for a while, so no need to keep talking if you don't feel like it. I completely get it. You've probably had a full stream of your own. I think... Yep, we're off to the next world. That was the one we needed to put together. And yeah, you know, Mackenzie, you're obviously correct, but the thing is, this game offers more opportunities to, like, off-screen grind where you don't lose anything compared to, like, the Persona games. The big weakness of Persona is that you are inherently basically unable to do anything. Like, if you want to stream, like, every aspect of the game, like, each day, you can't do that and off-screen grind. You're basically committed to seeing your day through, unless you happen to save, like, at the backside of a TV or Tartarus or a palace or whatever the equivalent is. So here you can basically exit and do whatever you want anytime you want, which is, like, the ideal way to play. Because I don't care how much people love a game, Nobody is going to love a game enough to watch you grind something for 2 hours. It's tough. It's tough to watch that. So let's go ahead and tiptoe. Looks like there's the palace to the immediate top. Some strong-looking enemies. Dragon Man called for help. I don't think they need any. I'm just being candid. Looks like we have a town and a palace to the north. Let's take a look to where they want me to go. Several things on the small. There's 2 castles, one with the town south of it. Enter the castle without a town first. Okay, I think I can handle that. You must be travelers. This is Ragaras Castle. The castle's under construction right now, but you shouldn't have any problems finding your way around. Looks like the only way in is from the side there. Oops, I didn't even think you could walk out of that side. It looked like a cliff to nothing. All right. Yeah, I mean, like, basically, if you're just gonna grind, you might just want to have, like, something else that you're playing, like, while you're off-stream grinding or something, if you can find a game like that. It's just tough for me. I like to basically do all that stuff off-stream if I can, which is tough when you have games like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth that are just, like, you're basically stuck in story mode and you can't leave. Like, you want to do a side quest, tough cookies. You're basically stuck in this hour-long segment and you can't leave, you can't do anything. And so I'm like, when I was playing Rebirth, like, every time, that was the issue. I couldn't leave, I couldn't do anything. I kept having to end my streams stuck in a story trigger. And, like, the side quest for building up, it was miserable. Like, that is a game you'd have to play off-stream. Like, don't stream Rebirth. Swordsmanship has been highly regarded in Ragaras since ancient times, but now that we've lost Amardra, who places a high value on the power of magic? It may be time to change our way of thinking. So that's the way we came from. Nothing to really break here. There's a church. No real items. We can climb down the steps. Okay, that room is interesting. I can't get to it. Oh, there's a hole there. Yeah, so that was my fault. I didn't rotate the camera very well. Don't know how to get into there yet. You're making a cyberpunk-themed park. The lore of it is that a few corporations bought stock into it and have had their own separate sections of the park, started a food court, themed a Gravitron ride around a medical centrifuge since it's located in the medical megacorp district. Wow, that's pretty involved. I cannot say I've done anything to that effect ever in terms of what I've done during a stream. That definitely sounds interesting. I don't know much about the park game that you described. I'd have to look into it. Our enemy, Mardra, was a minor power that lost the battle against my country 10 years ago. Surprisingly, however, Mardra gathered much strength over the intervening years. I heard that Mardra's rise in power was due to the strength of their young king. I don't know what kind of person he is, but I wish I could have met him outside of the battlefield. Oh, feels like a modern-day roller coaster tycoon. I was never good at that game. I always like made roller coasters that would like not work. Guess I could go down. Oh, this one goes up. So this is probably the weapon and armor shop. Okay, armor store here. Okay, all of these are things I have. Actually, what was that went up by... Oh, that's right, it's the heavy. I was wondering why he was going up so high with that. It's because he has the magic deletion thing on. My shop was destroyed, but I can't mope around forever. Business comes first. If it was as good as the classics. Yeah, I think I only ever played the classic one, so I can't really speak to the modern. Wow, this shop is terrible. No wonder this place doesn't thrive in the future. You're selling stuff like that. Okay, so apparently the story trigger was just talking to the person, the king in the other castle. Basically nothing in here. So let's take a look at the guide here. So the part that confuses me about the tiny metal guide here, that's basically keeping me afloat as to making sure I don't miss anything. It says that there is a medal before Marger Castle, and we're at Marger Castle right now. Enter the Great Fane and walk through the west, east, north, and south doors of the central area to allow yourself to walk downstairs, move south to the door, then break the vases by the graves for a tiny medal. So I may have to ask Alex where he found that, because I don't really get that at all. Unless there's some place I can go to that in the main area here that I just don't get. But like the fact is the medal's listed before the one here. So what did it say to do here? Let's see. Walk through the west, east, north, and south doors of the central area. Do they mean these? Because that one we opened. I remember we opened that one. This one's still locked. Is it supposed to be unlocked? Yeah, the visual effects are very good. There's virtually no loading in this game, too, which is very surprising. So what am I, I'll just message Alex about it and just kind of move on for now. Okay, so I'm assuming this door is still locked. Okay, let's go back to the past then. Think we went... Okay, I just need to remember which one of these teleporters I went through, so I'm just gonna go quickly to this guide. I basically have to have like multiple guides open at one time to make sure I don't get lost. Okay, so bottom left is the one I went through. That's some of the jank. You have to like be very directly facing something to interact with it, and sometimes the angles in this game make it hard. The camera makes it really difficult. messaging someone on Discord on my other computer. Let's go to this location over here. Basically, I'm just trying to make sure I am not missing any of the tiny metals. Looks like one of the next one's actually in the castle itself. Alright, so another weapon armor shop. Pixie sword. Loon, she's already got that. Skirt, magic shield. It's better than the one Melv has. We don't own one. Let's take a quick look at the description of that. So magic shield will delete 10 damage from all fire and ice based skills. So the operative word here being skills, so like Infernos, Infermost, and any of the ice crackle spells or whatever the equivalent is in Dragon Warrior translation, not going to work. So it's only going to be, I'm assuming, like breath attacks, which is still fine. But I just want to make sure I know what I'm getting. White Shield does not have a special ability. I was wondering if it was going to delete damage from something too. It does not. So we'll be able to pretty much... It's just a better shield in every way for Melvin. The treasure chest is locked. We'll open it with our... Oh, it's the magic key only to open this one. We found a magic... It's the one I just bought. No! It's not what you're supposed to do! At least, okay, we have another copy now we can't use. I only bought one thing from the entire playlist, and the only thing that was in the chest was exactly what I bought. Oh man. Haven't been raided in a while, it's pretty satisfying. Let's go up here. Okay, so nothing really on the roofs to worry about. This one's just a plain item store. There's a chest in the background, but it's just decorative. There's no way to get in. Okay, nothing here I need. Unless, yeah, just hop over the counter, break all the rules. I would if I could. Guard read the sign. It says Royal Magic Research Institute. By decree of the king, only authorized personnel are allowed to enter the Magic Research Institute. All unauthorized persons should leave immediately. Okay, there's a well. This town's pretty big. There's a potion, which isn't bad. It's an automatic, like, approximate 10 MP heal. Mad book. Yeah, the sword dance is probably the way to go here. very angry. Okay, the fireball went off. Whoa, whoa! I didn't know you could recruit these! I don't even know if Alex knew. Madbook rises and looks in your direction. It's tamed. I'll tell them about the monster park. Alright, they happily ran with their non-existent legs, but fine. That's actually pretty rare to have an enemy at the end of battle join you. Blaze, blaze more, blaze most, heal, heal more, heal all, chance, chance, chance. It does not appear to be of much use. I've been studying day and night in hopes of getting a position at the Magic Research Institute. Please, you're interrupting my studies. If you have no particular business, I must ask you to leave. Okay, so we need to go to the well. And we just got a mystic nut. Makes sense, given where we are. And we just got a bow tie. I don't know. I mean, we'll have to ask the Magic Research Institute people once we're there. Washing this unending pile of laundry transforms my life into a sacrifice on the blood-stained altar of tedium. I wish there was a spell that would make this more tolerable. And I think we have to go into this building. I don't think we went in here yet. Yeah, I don't recognize that staircase. Door in the back, interesting. We just got a horned hat. That is pretty outdated by this point, and nothing. Okay. Down and out the back. Okay, now that we have gone and run around, let's see what the guide actually tells me to do here. Inside the church, you hear all about... Okay, so we need to go to the church itself. I think I kind of ignored... I feel like I almost always ignore the church. There's also this door over here, which is probably pretty important. We'll go into that in a moment, but let's check the church. It was about 6 months ago that Reverend Dino first came to this temple. Before that, he served in the castle. They say he was a childhood friend of the king. My name is Dino, or Dino? I guess I'm gonna say Dino. I used to serve as the king's personal clergyman. I left the castle about 6 months ago because of disagreements with the king. I don't believe the king is thinking straight right now. He's meddling with the forbidden. Never mind that. Please forget I ever said it. Human transmutation. I think I've watched an anime about this. Let's see what's going on. We'll enter this building over here. Oh, he immediately came to stop me. Travelers say, well, I'm sorry, but ordinary people can't enter here. If you want to get in, you need to obtain proper permission and enter through the south entrance. Okay, well, we don't have that because the person at the south entrance blocks us. Back near Mardra's entrance, you'll find the Royal Magic Research Institute, which is being guarded. We're not authorized to get in here, so we can't sneak inside. The building east of the Royal Magic Research Institute is an item shop, basic items. If you continue north, you reach Mardra Bridge, and on the other side, Mardra Castle. Okay, so we need to go north. Your warrior cat's roleplay on Discord after the medicine cat, who was apparently a dark forest warrior, worked with the leader to murder the deputy. I don't know anything about warrior cats. Is that a series or game? I've actually not heard of it before. Probably don't want to go too far to either side because I might end up on the world map. This is Castle Mardra. Do you have any business here? Oh, are you the messenger from Mediel then? Yeah, let's go with that. Just as I thought. Hurry, the king's waiting for you. Hold on a second. I don't think they'd send a boy like you. I'll go check with the king. Feel free to look around until I come back. Okay, now there is a tiny medal somewhere here, according to the list. Okay, we have to go to the king's room to get it. Oh, you didn't hear that clearly? Oh, sorry. I was just asking. I didn't know what warrior cats were. I didn't know if it was a series, a game, or something like that. I wasn't sure. I've never heard of it before. The gate guard went through this door to check with the king. I cannot let you pass until he returns. Please wait here. Sounds boring. Let's not do that. We're gonna go this way instead. Look at this room. There's more looms here than Loomin. Let's go this way. And we'll check the treasure chest. Use the magic key, and it is 310 gold. Oh, it's a novel series. Yeah, I've not heard of it before. It's great that you have a bunch of people you can get together with and explore the lore and continue to move forward with it. I've just never had a very good imagination when it's come to things like this. This room looks suspicious. Like, what is this? I don't know if I trust any of this. Oh, it's just locked, and you can't open it? There's so much going on in this room. Oh, the fandom is super talented. First of all, I'd have to really familiarize myself with the novels, because like I said, I didn't even know what it was when you had mentioned it. So, yeah, there's a lot of educating I'd have to do to, like, learn more about it. The monolith, always set your sights on the summit. So I guess we can go out this door? Okay, so there's a door and a staircase there. This place is big. This place is really big. Clear water fills the pond. This room is definitely going to be important, I feel. For something. I don't know what. Where does this path go? Appears to be a statue of a magician. Okay, that area looks like a jail cell with a bed in it. But there's no staircase that leads to it? This one has a weapon shop icon to it. Let's try going up and then down those stairs. Am I the king? Oh no, I'm the king's sire. I abdicated to my son 2 years ago, and now my wife and I live in retirement. My son's dedicated these past 2 years to building up our little country's forces. Strengthening the country is well and good, but my son may be overdoing it a bit. My wife is just as concerned as I am. You might want to talk to her, too. Absolutely nothing. No wonder you abdicated. Let's take a look this way. I'm the Empress of Mardra, the mother of King Zeppel. Forgive me if I sound abrupt. Might you be travelers? So you are. In that case, please listen to what I have to say. To the south there is a great fane which we have held very close ties to for years. However, one day my son set up a roadblock and unilaterally cut off all relations. Whatever his reasons may be, I cannot sit idly by, but our country becomes isolated. I wish to have you deliver a letter to the High Priest of the Fane. Will you do this for me? Yes. I'm grateful to you, travelers. Now then, let me give you the letter. So I think we stumbled onto our story trigger without getting any help. That letter tells the High Priest that he should not worry about the castle. Show it to the guards of the roadblock, and they should let you through. Alright, go us! We still are missing the story trigger, though, so we should figure out what that is. Or not the story trigger, but the location of the medal. Another mystic nut. So we'll go... I think we came that way? I guess we'll go this way. It's a good emote. $13 gold. Yeah, very, very huge location here. A lot is happening. Okay, we can go through that door. There's a staircase here, too. Another chest. There have to be enemies in these pots. I'm assuming there has to be. Maybe the last one. Okay, a strength seed. We're holding on to the seeds as long as possible because once you class change, you lose the stat boost. So we have to be dead sure we want it on that class before we do it. Which is why I've held on to every seed I've had since the game started, haven't used anything. Is that a golden sun looking vine there? Or like a little sprig on the ground? Can't quite tell. Looks like they are messing with the occult in this room. We better leave. So how do we get to the actual king's... Oh, we didn't even go through the right door. There we go. Okay, so this is the locked room from earlier. Okay, so wait, did I just... How do I get back to the actual... Yes, so I guess we go up and right this time, and then it takes us to where we need to go, or is it down here? Yeah, down here, through here. The king has not yet given permission. I can't allow you to pass. You, the king assured me the messenger would not be a young boy like you. You're not from Medeal. You're an imposter, aren't you? Yes. How dare you? What? You say it was my fault? It doesn't matter. I command you remove yourself from this castle immediately. You'll be sorry if you ever try sneaking in again. Well, damn. I think eventually it sounds like we'll be able to go to the throne room to reach King Zeppel's room. But right now we can't. So I think now that we have the letter, I think that's our next destination. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, I can't get the chest. Actually, there was a way I could get the item inside of that chest. Uh-oh. Shoot. What's the reward? Because I can't get it now. Just having to look at the guide. Since there's another scene with that man that we help, we can give the items to. And then it says to see him later. I'm trying to figure out what it actually is you get. Shoot. How important is this gonna be? Okay, all you get is a bolt wand. I don't care enough about the bolt wand to stress over it. I'll have to try to be more careful to read the guides, though, to make sure I don't miss, like, something huge like a medal. Like, I would reset if I would miss a tiny medal. Walk further south and enter the fire spire. Okay, rhymes. I think I'll do that. Let's take a quick save here. So it looks like we can just go south. There's a lot of text for this section of the walkthrough. It's rumored the king had this checkpoint erected because the high priest reproached him. I wonder what the high priest said to the king. I'm just a guard, but I must say I'm against ending a relationship with the Great Fane. That said, I cannot go against the king's orders. Who goes there? By decree of the king, the road to the Great Fane is closed. Show the Empress letter? Yes. Huh? What's that? What, the Empress has granted you permission? You may pass! So where is this fire tower? Is that the tower? It's definitely something. An old friend of mine just got married to a dwarf. I don't know if I'd choose a husband who's not human, but it made me feel just a little envious. Well, it's a temple with fire in it. I don't know if that counts. Oh, there's a staircase in the center. How can we get out to the island in the middle of the lake? Let me read the guide here. Well, guess we'll check these rooms first. No special books. No special books. Large book of a female portrait sits on the shelf. This is a massive pot here. Nothing useful, nothing. It is quite massive, but it made it sound like head further south, enter the fire spire, 13G from one of the vases, move downstairs. Oh, okay, I think that was in the building. Speak to the merchant here if you want some items. Head for the central doors. The Great Fane. Okay, so... Okay, so there's a puzzle here. Oh, I guess this puzzle is supposed to be how you know to get the chest in the castle, but you can get the one in the castle first. I don't know. So let us. This is the area on the guide I was messaging Alex about. So what does it say? Walk west along the outer corridors of the Great Fane. North and then west through the door by the wizard statue? Okay, but what is my cardinal direction here for reference? Like, where am I actually starting from? Walk west along the outer corridors. around the outer corridors, then head north and west through the door by the wizard. I don't understand any of these textual instructions at all. Like, I have no idea how to unlock it. So they want me to go this way first, and then what? Head north and west through the door? Continue east, but I don't know what's northwest, east, or anything, so I can't figure out how to get this stupid medal. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your daughter's ear infection. I hope she's able to recover from it soon. I'm just trying to read a text-based instruction how to get something that sounds like it would take 13 seconds if you could understand the text-based instructions, but I can't. But apparently if I go through certain doors, like east, west, north, south, I could get something. Oh, she has asthma too. You mentioned that she's quite young. I don't know when they can start treating her with like doing nebulizers, albuterol, inhaler type things. Yeah, those have got to be awful. I don't even know what options are that young. I know a lot about like respiratory treatment just because of me being a disability attorney, so I read records from individuals with COPD, asthma, pulmonary fibrosis, things of that nature all the time. So I get to know a lot of medications just from proxy of me doing my job, but I don't know typically what they prescribe to people that young. Because I mean, that's awfully young to have asthma. I guess I never think about like how it's treated when someone's like 6 months, because I don't often have 6-month-old clients with asthma. So normally it's other issues, and usually a lot later in life. Walk through the outer corridors of the Great Fane, then north, then west through the door. How can I walk west, head north, and then west again? If I walk north along the outside, if I head west and go north, there's no way to head west. So I'm already unclear about what they're asking me to do, unless they mean not the outer corridor and they mean the inner corridor, in which case, why don't they just say that? Yeah, I remembered she was less than a year old. So, do they want me to go out this side? Head north and west through the door by the wizard statue? And that's what I did. Maybe. Continue east. East? How do I continue east? Do they mean east of where None of this makes any sense. Is there let me see if I can find another guide. This is like the dumbest thing I've ever read. No idea what they're asking me to do. Let's see. Enter the Fane and you'll find a small stairwell on a tiny island. The lady nearby wonders if you can reach it. You should notice the statue by the western door. This is the exact same puzzle as the one in Marger Castle. Enter from the western door. Follow the path to the eastern door. Okay, let me leave and start this whole thing over. So, go from here to east. I feel like I'm in definite trouble if I ever want to get the chest from the castle. So, to the eastern door. Enter it and head north, and then take the northern path all the way to the south. Okay, that's all they wanted me to do. But reading it from the first guide made like no sense. So that is a potion. and a mystic nut. And there is the medal. Examine the tombstone, nothing abnormal. Okay, there we go. And so I can go here through this door. And that is 6 gold. So that's it for the tiny medals in this particular area. It looks like the next one is in the castle. Yeah, this person even made a diagram for the earlier chest. That would have been helpful in the other guide. Let me see if I can get to... Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to figure out everything that the game wants me to do. I wouldn't care so much, but the bonus dungeon is locked behind tiny medals. So now that I'm here, head through the central doors and inside, walk west. Woman outside the eastern room will allow you to rest for free. Western room, talk to the high priest, trying to devise a new spell. If you could find a star shard. Okay. So I think I am good if we can just talk to the priest. That's the lady that'll let me rest for free. Considering Gabo has no MP, let's go ahead and do that. We haven't saved, or we haven't healed since Loomin Part 3. Loomin the Third. Confound it, I can't do it. I'm getting to the point where I just don't care anymore. But I know I'll never be able to stop that rascal without the spell. Yes, may I help you? That's correct. I am the High Priest, and you are? Will you give him the Empress letter? Yes. What's this? A letter from the King's mother. Just as I thought, he was the one behind the checkpoint. How very much like him. I thank you, travelers, for bringing me this letter. Could I ask but one more favor of you? The specific details must still be kept secret, but I am working on an extremely important new spell. Important though it may be, I'm missing one final ingredient necessary to complete it. I imagine you've already guessed what I wish to ask of you? Yes. You will take on this task for me. Your kindness knows no bounds. Your generosity will someday enter legend. No, will someday become part of our very mythology. Say, guard, this man just keeps talking on and on all by himself. You think he's okay? I want you to travel to a cave which lies in the mountains west of the Fane. I need you to bring me the star shard, found somewhere in the cave. I'll explain after you bring it to me. Thank you, I'm most grateful for your help. Alright, so now we can head on out into that location. According to the medal guide, the next medal location is going to be in Mardra Castle. Doesn't appear like there's going to be an opening here that has it. But I'll still want to be careful when in the cave, but at least I can use my smell ability to find it, if there's any treasures here. So floor 1, no treasure. Okay, we can just kind of explore as normal then. Okay, nothing west or east, we'll just go north. Okay. We actually chose the right path. I'm like, given the way it looks like going to the right was the correct solution, but I decided to take a chance and go left. Turned out to be the way to go. Alright, smell. No treasure here either. Okay, so continues to be no treasure. Staircase? Guess we'll do that. Still nothing. Okay, that is a dead end. Okay, we got confounded there. We'll try this way. Okay, Tiptoe had been pretty effective. Okay, staircase going up. No treasure. This looks like a dead end. Okay, so this is not correct. I'm not level 30. There's another disc. We're still on disc 1. I'm guessing probably another possibly 25, 30 hours. I hear disc 2 is a lot shorter compared to disc 1. But I've also, you know, been not grinding a whole lot. Just enough to, like, level up classes, but nothing really more than that. No treasure at all. What a weird location. Fishing line. Looked in the bucket. Freshly caught fish is swimming around in it. It's mainly because I did a lot of class grinding as soon as I got Dharma unlocked. And then the casino #1 took up a lot of time too, just because I was kind of addicted to that. Those are really the main culprits. Okay, there's a house here. We got an herb. Oh my, guess we haven't had anyone pass by in such a long time. What, you're looking for the Star Shard? My husband knows all about that. Why not try talking to him? Because we're gonna raid his house first. Nothing here. Who do you think you are? Why did you come all the way here? Huh? The High Priest told you to get the Star Shard? That's no small job. You can probably get it off the top of this mountain, but you won't be going up there right now. Why not? Well, go and see for yourselves. Don't know what that means. You mean aside from the fact that it's, like, super high up? The waterfall is running too fast to walk through? Oh, okay. So now you understand why you aren't getting to the top. Don't be angry with me, I think I can help. You saw that waterfall in the middle of the road, right? So long as that waterfall roars, there's no passing through. However, it does stop for a moment every morning at dawn. If you want to, you're welcome to stay here until then. We probably have to talk to the wife then, to stay the night. Star Shard is a miracle crystal created from the reflection of the stars in clear water. Consequently, it only appears when the stars are out. You'll need to leave here early in the morning to make it through the falls in time. You're welcome to stay here and rest until then. What do you say? Yes. Alright then, my husband will wake you when the time has come. I feel like casually you can beat the game, like, pretty quickly, but if you're just, like, super trying to be a completionist, it can be a problem. Wake up, it's almost dawn. Hey, sorry about that, I overslept a little too. The waterfall has stopped, you better go before the stars fade. Alright, so we're getting close to break #1, where I'll just go ahead and kind of get up, stretch, get some water. There comes the waterfall back. Okay. Tiptoe. Smell. Nothing. Okay, there may not be any chests in this entire location. Okay, there's nothing but a staircase in front of us. No treasure. Okay, so I won't explore the other paths yet. Nothing. Okay, I think we found it. Guard found a beautiful sparkling crystal. There's the star shard. But yeah, this game is kind of interesting compared to the other... Oh, I can cast outside. Can I cast warp? Or return? It sounds like I can. Oh, we're in the past, though. Yeah, this isn't going to work because we're in the past. Okay, I guess I did need to keep tiptoe up. I didn't think we could get out encounters out here, but we can. The thing about this game is that you only get class experience points if you're under a certain level per a certain area. So if you level up too much really, really early on in the game, it'll actually hurt you. But like the level caps are fairly high, so you're still going to be able to grind classes, chances are, by the time you learn about them and finally get them. But it makes it tough to where, like, you may not want to kill a certain metal slime at a certain point because you're like, I might want the class points. So it's kind of different as to how you would approach every other Dragon Quest game, just because you're like, I don't know if I want to fight this metal slime, which is the only game in the series you'd actually say that for. Let's try outside again, if it'll work from here, and this time it does. So let's go back to the priest. And once we figure out what we get from giving it to him, we will take our first break. This time we know to go from east to west, north to south. If they had just said, walk through east door to west door, then north door to south door, that would have been a lot clearer than whatever the heck they were saying in the first guide. I trust you have brought back the Star Shard. Will you give him the Star Shard? Yes. Excellent, this is the last of the ingredients I need. Thank you, guard. Now, as promised, let me tell you what is going on. As you may well have heard, there's a disturbing rumor that the King of Mardra is trying to bring back the ultimate magic. That terrible spell has the power to wipe out entire continents. I requested an audience with the king to discover the truth, but he denied it and threw me out. After that, the king erected the checkpoints to separate the Fane and Castle. I believe that a confrontation is inevitable, so I've been researching a magic to counter the ultimate magic. You need not fear, it is very close to completion. Now let me give this to you. We have a priest letter. If you have that, then even the king should not be able to refuse you an audience. I want you to return to the castle and do whatever you can to delay completion of the king's spell. I'll put every last bit of energy I have into completing my spell. I'm counting on you, guard. Alright, so let's go ahead and walk down. We'll head to the world map just so everybody can listen to the past world map music for a little bit while I take a quick break to get some water, stretch, hydrate, restroom. We'll go ahead and preemptively put tiptoe on, just for the heck of it. And let me go ahead and go into my reward list here, and I'll hydrate all of you, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. right. I am back. So we have the priest letter. So let's go back to Mardra, as instructed. Man carrying a permit just written by the king just passed through here. He had a horrible attitude. You wish to return to the castle? I'm sorry, but I'll have to ask to see the letter again. Rules are rules. Show the priest letter. What, this letter is written by the priest himself? Who are you that he would write such a letter for you? Please go with my blessings and take care on your way. Thank you, Shockstorm. Yeah, for a while there, I was like maybe a stream or a stream and a half behind Alex. Now I'm like super behind. That's what happens when I really only have like 2 designated days to really stream it. I did a little bit of catch-up, but I had like a couple of bad experiences with story triggers that completely slowed me down. Oh no! 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 I can't stop it! Ah, someone help! I'm so sorry, are you alright? Hoping to become a magician, young lady? Yes! I see, let me teach you a spell. It's called Blazemost. Stop it! Ah! Well, it's not often that a person is still breathing after being hit by this spell. You fiend! Ugh! I could finish you off right here, but I'm afraid I must hurry off. Enjoy your pain. Oh, I almost stopped him, but not quite. I'm so sorry, this is all my fault. No, I'm alright. But what about you, Miqua? You're not hurt, are you? Yes, I'm perfectly fine. Good, that's a relief, but... Sir, perhaps it has weakened me more than I had thought. I'd better get some help. Excuse me, stranger, could I ask to lend you a shoulder and take you to the temple? I am most grateful to you. I owe you my life. Who could that man have been? He headed in the direction of the castle. I don't want to believe it, but do you suppose he has a connection with the king? The king connected with someone who would kill a little girl? How low is Zeppel sunk? Forgive my ramblings. Zeppel is the name of our king. I'll explain everything. King Zeppel and I were friends since childhood. We always played together with a lovely young girl named Lucia. She was like any other girl. She was always laughing and picking flowers. But at the age of 8, we were separated forever. We're being raided! Hey, you okay? What's happening in town? The Ragara's army is already taking most of it. What the hell is going on here? To all soldiers in the castle, prepare for battle. Immediately, we have to protect this castle. Prince, is that you? What on earth are you doing here? What do you mean? We're just playing. It's too dangerous out here. Go back to the castle with Dino and Lucia. You know, the one that's getting raided right now. Go back to it. Run! In the direction of danger. Oh no, there are Garazians. These are just children. They didn't do anything. My eyes don't deceive me. I'd say that's the prince. Yes, you're right. If we capture the prince, morale will soar. Our mission is to conquer Mardra. We're not here to massacre little boys. We should capture the prince instead. He'd be far more useful to us alive. I know. All right, capture those children. Ah! Oof, you little... Yeah! Help me. Lucia, are you okay? I'll save you. I don't want to die. Zeppel, Dino, help me. Lucia, settle down. It'll be okay. I'll take care of you. Dino, Zeppel. Lucia! You idiot. Why'd you have to take the girl with you? Are you alright? I'm fine. Hurry up and capture the prince. Yes, sir, right away. Huh? Yeah, I'd expect nothing less of a future king. I'll do it. What? Listen up, people. I'm going to slaughter you all right here. Why, you little bastard, or rip your chubby face off. Let me go. I'll kill you all. It'll take more than a big mouth to save Marjorie, kid. Let go of me. Ah! Although you are destined to fall to our troop, I'll tell you this, Prince. Marjorie will fall because it relied too much upon magic for protection. Weapons, Prince, weapons. Even the greatest of wizards can be felled by them. Alright, let's go. The castle is almost ours. This country lost the war and came under the rule of Ragharas. After 10 years, Zeppel seized the throne and liberated us from Ragharas. But even now, the country is not at peace. The king seeks to acquire a dangerous spell known as the Ultimate Magic. Before being sealed by the ancient wizard, the spell wiped out an ancient continent. Why does the king pursue such a spell now? That is what I cannot understand. And I guess we'll find out, because we're going back to the castle. So we still haven't been able to... We're still not going to be allowed into the actual Magic Institute. Yeah, so we still have to go back to the castle. There's like an entire separate building that's still part of this area. Okay. So we'll be able to get the tiny medal I was reading about earlier, trying to figure out how to get to. Sorry, I'll have to speak to the soldier next to me to get in. This is Castle Mark. Oh, it's you again. Don't tell me you're the messenger from the deal after all. Yes. Ah, you're lying through your teeth. If you were really the messenger, you'd be talking to the king now. In any case, I don't want to see you back here again. Got it? Sure, the priest letter? Now what is it? What? A letter from the high priest? I cannot defy his orders. You may pass. Alright, before we go to the king... let us see if we can pursue this. So I want to go... If it's just like the other one, we're going to go east to east, north to south. Well, shoot. Oh, I see. Hold on. I see what the problem is. I see what I did wrong. It's not like that at all. This is... We need to go from this side to this side, and then this side to this side. There was a sound of something opening. And that is the light aqua. Oh, you got it open? Thanks a lot. My master needed that to complete a magical staff. Can I have it now? Yes. Great, thanks. I would have caught hell from the master if it wasn't for you. I work for the staff maker in the fire tower. Stop by later. You're not. So that's kind of the miserable thing about playing Dragon Warrior 7, is that there are a lot of RPGs where you can kind of stumble along and naturally find things. But Dragon Warrior 7, you are completely and miserably stuck. Like, if you miss even one of these stupid shards, not necessarily these question mark shards, but like the other ones, the earth ones, the fire ones, all of these things, you're never going to be able to progress in the game. And it can be anywhere, in any time period. It could be in the past in a certain town. It could be in the present in a certain town, from a certain NPC you never spoke to, from a certain area, and you're never going to know where exactly you missed it. And so that like, if there is a game like you're going on vacation, you have to come back like 2 weeks later and be able to like remember everything you did from scratch, this is not a game you want to play. So I think, you know, it's a game, it's gonna score above an 80. Like, I'm comfortable enough giving it for that, but like, if you are playing it without a guide, I'm gonna say no. Like, do not play it. I don't recommend playing it. It's not a must play if you're a person who, you know, can't abide by having like multiple tabs and guides open. You need it for this game. You are absolutely going to drive yourself nuts. by how many story triggers you may potentially miss. So that's my opinion about it anyway. Aha, you again. How'd you manage to sneak in this time? Show the priest letter? Whoa, so you have orders from the high priest? Well, in that case, go on ahead. Be careful around the king. Oh, that's awesome. I mean, that helps a lot. Like, I mean, that is, like, one of the few issues I have with this game, but it is a big issue. Story triggers are bad in this game. Camera, angles, and puzzles are bad in this game. Everything else is great. Like, everything else is just great. The king told me to withdraw because he had an important visitor to speak to. What am I supposed to do now? I'm not used to goofing off. Well, here it is. Go ahead, take it. My god, is this really it? Hey, of course, my lord. I would never believe this still existed. Everything exists, my lord. It's just a matter of finding it. It appears you have company. In that case, my lord, I must be going. Well, you have earned my gratitude. I shall send your reward later. Oh, there's no need to concern yourself over me, my lord. Good luck. Anyway, bye, king. I'll talk to you in a bit. I have important chest raiding business. We found the medal. No, I don't want to play it. I mean, if somebody does, I mean, I'll ultimately play it, but like, I just don't think it's a good idea. It's a portrait of a girl with an innocent title is titled Lucia. I mean, like, I don't want to necessarily have to play. I mean, I never want to play this version of 7 ever again. Like that underground water puzzle room for Greycoast like killed me. Like absolute, almost made me quit the game like 60 to 70 hours in. Like that is how bad it was. I mean, if it can fix the camera in that regard to make that room better, or just better yet, cut out the puzzle entirely, that's good. Yeah, I mean, like, this is a game that's going to leave you pretty full and satisfied. There are some RPGs that are like, you know what, I wouldn't mind playing through that again from start to finish. Like, Super Mario RPG, it flows so well, it's so quick, it's so, like, you can go through, like, several different towns and dungeons, like, in, like, an hour. It's so good. And then there are games that are just like Persona 4, you play it, I'm like, I don't want to play this game ever again. It's like, it's too much. I don't want to sit through, like, 4 hours of, like, the opening story just to kind of set everything unfolding and never sit through that again. But you never know. You know, but the games like this, you play them once and you're like, you know what, I think I got it. I get it. It's good, but I'm full. Who are you? I don't remember allowing people in here. What? The High Priest asked me to stop my research? That old fool. I've told him 1,000 times. No one is wasting time on such a fruitless pursuit. Now take a message to him for me. Tell him to stop bothering me with those senile ravings. You want to put that in writing, dude? The ultimate magic is just a legend, a figment of someone's imagination. Got it? Good. Now be gone. But the scooters. I mean, yeah. You could make great vegetables in that game. Make Dojima happy. So do we just have to go to the fire tower now? It's true that magic can sometimes bring great calamity, but I think it was all for the best in the end. I feel terrible. My magic caused all of that trouble. The priest was hurt and that strange man was angry. I think this incident is telling me to give up magic. I've just made up my mind. If it's that dangerous, I don't want my daughter becoming a magician. I don't care what my wife says. From now on, we're going to raise our daughter as an ordinary girl. Finding out that my daughter was almost killed when I wasn't there was a terrible shock. Perhaps this is a lesson that magic does not necessarily bring happiness. Nothing else to do here, so walk out the castle, head back to Mardra. A messenger from the Great Fane will be waiting for you and tells you to hurry to the High Priest. Okay, there was nobody in there. Yeah, but like, I mean, Golden is the worst game. I mean, as far as like if you're given a choice between playing the base game and Golden, like play the PS2 version. Like Golden is just so much worse. Like the ending was just like the stupid epilogue. They didn't need a stupid epilogue. Like and everything with Marie was awful. A damsel in distress that wasn't even needed. And I'm still mad. Like, I didn't realize, like, it took my second playthrough for me to really realize all of the problems and issues I had with it. Because it's like, on the one hand, you have, like, a really strong cast of characters. Like, they're really strong. They confront their issues early. They become, like, you know, they face their true selves and, like, good. Like, they become strong characters and a lot of their flaws are ironed out. You know, that's interesting. So what do they do with these very interesting fleshed out characters now? Oh, okay, let's go ahead and have like a cross-dressing competition at school. Let's go ahead and have silly McFun time. Let's have a bathing scene. Let's have all of these stupid, wacky hijinks instead of doing anything like more morbidly interesting with them. It's just like a huge waste. It's better to have characters like 3 that may not be the most well-rounded and developed, and then develop them slowly over the course of the game, that have like truly strong characters at the start you do nothing with. And it took me a second replay to finally realize that, yeah, this is a flawed game, flawed premise. The gameplay's great. Like, the actual dungeoning and battle gameplay is fine. It's just like everything else, I'm just like, I don't know about this. That goes this way, that goes this way, mumble mumble. What is this? You're still dawdling? The king may be putting the finishing touches on a spell. You must target the cat. Wait, what? Did I miss a trigger? I just spoke with him and he said get the hell out and pass the message to the priest, and I did. I can't speak to the animation because I did not watch Golden or the original animation. I've only seen like a couple of clip compilations, that's the word I'm looking for, on YouTube. That was it. And the clip compilations like seemed good. I mean, at least the few I saw. At least from the original. I can't speak to the Golden anime. Only authorized personnel. Okay. So do I need to just... show the priest letter? Incredible, is that really a letter from the high priest? Anyone with the letter... Oh, I can enter through here? I'm not sure what the king will say, but you may pass. Is this where I'm meant to go? The guard read the sign. It says this magic ball is the symbol of the Royal Magic Research Institute. Did you know that this object is being levitated by the power of magic? I don't know the details, but the levitation of the king's castle is based on the same principle. Welcome to the Royal Magic Research Institute. Please make sure to please feel free to look around. Goodness. No special books. Could the ultimate magic, which once leveled an entire continent, be a powerful version of the Disperse spell? No special books. Book entitled Compendium of Magic. The book discusses the histories of many different spells, but it's too complicated for Guard to understand. I heard this bizarre rumor that the king is planning to bring back the ultimate magic. Even the ancient wizards feel the ultimate magic. I wonder what form the spell takes. The space is limited, so only a chosen few get to work here. To work at the Magic Research Institute is a dream job of every citizen in Mardra. No special books. And the bookshelf this guy is blocking. Door's locked. Interesting. There's nothing on this roof at all, is there? Yeah, we'd have to go through the east side here. Or west side. I have something important to tell the director, but he isn't here. Where could he have gone? Guard reads a note. It says Director's Office. Aha. Okay, the Institute is pretty boring. Nothing's really going on in it. I'm the director of the Magic Research Institute. I watch the townspeople from here. They live peacefully today, but it has not always been like this. Until 10 years ago, this country was so weak that it was under constant siege. Innocent people were burned out of their homes or killed. Terror reigned supreme. It is this wretched history that fuels the king's desire to strengthen the army. Regardless of popular opinion, my loyalties will always remain with His Majesty. Okay, well, I guess we came here for nothing. What did I miss? Okay, so apparently there was some story trigger we missed in Mardra, I just don't know what. Oh! Ah, there you are. I've been searching for you. The High Priest asked me to find you and deliver a message. He wants you to know that he is ready to test the new magic. We must hurry to the Great Fane. Please do not delay. Okay, well now I'll go. Tiptoe? Okay, this side, not the other side. Ah, this is it, the final formula for the spell to counter the ultimate magic. Everything is ready. Now keep your eyes open, everyone. You don't want to miss this moment. It appears to have failed. This is very strange. I'm sure I made no mistake in the formula. What? Oh no, this needed to go in, and I forgot this too. And what's that? Something else I forgot? As you've all seen, the spell appears to have been a failure. My formula was nearly perfect, but magic can fail by the tiniest of errors. No, really, it's true, but never mind that. I'll have to try again. Sorry, but I must ask you to return to the castle to keep an eye on the king. If I mess it up this time, all the ingredients must be collected again. To ensure it is successful next time, please hurry and return to the castle. I'm counting on you. It's literally a game where you just have to keep... Like, the last couple of locations have really just been back and forth story triggers, which is why I'm kind of getting a little bit disgruntled with, like, the last couple of areas, because it's just been, like, going back and forth between the same areas a couple of times. Like, blatantly. That's all it is. It's just going back and forth several times. Loomin's been, like, the worst. What is this? I never saw this room before. Oh, this is... Okay. Oh, this is the underground. I see. It connects to here. So back to the castle again. So you're back, just as I expected. I guess it was right to stay here and keep watch. Do you know who I am? I'm the messenger of Medeal. It might interest you to know that the king's quest for ultimate magic is nearly completed. When he cast the spell, he would transform into the omnipotent god of destruction. In this form, the king will lay waste to everything on the continent, including himself. Do you have any idea why I'm telling you this? Because you are fated to die on this very spot without ever seeing the god of destruction. Oh, okay. So it's Zomage. That's fine with me. We will go ahead. Well, you're fated to get Ultra Hit. Did you see that you were fated to get Ultra Hit by like 3 different characters? I hope you did. Bounce. Blazemore. one character that can resist fire the most. Okay, yeah, he's gone. How can this be? Defeated by you, you children, it matters not. The king's magic is unstoppable now. I only regret that I won't witness the birth of the god of destruction with my own eyes. You and this continent will be annihilated. So hey, what'd you think of that guy? What was that? Did that man turn into a monster? I hate to think about what might have happened if you people weren't here. I knew there was something strange about that man. The king has gone to the Magic Research Institute? I hope that terrible rumor isn't going to come true. Oh, we did? Let me see. Yeah, so they do want me to go to the Magic Research Institute next. I'm under the king's order not to allow a single soul to enter. Off with yourselves. That monster was saying that the king's magic will wipe out the entire continent. This is terrible. The king went into the Magic Research Institute. Go see if he's alright. It's probably on the top floor then. Oh, hello. I wonder what this is about. He looks too rough to be someone seeking a job at the Institute. Let me through, out of my way! I'm sorry, Reverend Dino. I'm only following the king's orders. I was asked you to leave. The kingdom, no, the entire continent may be at stake. This is no time to be harping about orders. But, damn it, I have no choice. Oh, that door that was sealed is now unsealed. Curiouser and curiouser. Down into the basement. Oh, that looks, pretty ominous. How's everyone's health doing? Everyone looks good. What, Zeppel? This couldn't be the ultimate magic of old, could it? And now you will get to see the power that will make even God gasp in surprise. If that book is correct, then adding this ingredient should complete the formula. Put the ingredient into the cauldron. Yes. Stop it! You may withdraw. Yes. Break the seal placed by the wizard and awaken from your long slumber. Like, if it were me, knowing, like, how delicate the magic system in this game has been and how, like, you need, like, the perfect formula, I would just, like, throw in a random ingredient. Like, completely throw it all off. It's like, up, I threw an herb in there. Sorry. Your master plan is foiled. You run herb off your recipe. You gotta start all over. Yes, I could feel it. I could feel the ultimate power entering my body. We haven't heard this track yet. Or at least I don't recall it. You'll have to forgive me. Now it's impossible for anyone to block the casting of this spell. Stop it. The power of that magic will bring calamity upon us all. You aren't thinking straight. Not thinking straight. It is your thinking that is flawed. Dismissing the lives you were unable to protect as a matter of the past is far more twisted. The lives I couldn't protect. Zeppel, you're... Everyone ignores the fact that this power is the only way to ensure complete protection of the kingdom. Spring forth their ultimate magic manastis. What is this power coursing through my body? We didn't really seem to stop him at all. You there, you've got to stop Zeppel. There's a massive pot here. I can't believe we got it right first try. Like everybody else that we try to get like an ingredient and do everything first try, they always suck at it. He nailed it. Ultimate magic mayonnaise. Where did he go? Did he go to his castle? Let's see. Story trigger. Go to Marja Bridge. Okay. I can do that. Oh, we need to go down one level. That's right. I was about to say, as soon as I stepped out, I'm like, that's not correct. Wow, the king passed here alone a while ago. I saw a ray of light stretching from the Magic Research Institute up into the sky. Then the king came out and walked to the bridge alone. It's amazing just, like, the sheer quantity of text contained within this game that people would have had to translate. And, like, back in, like, the late 90s, early 2000s, really early 2000s for this particular game, like, the time constraints they were under to translate, like, they would have covered so much. We exited out the wrong side. But just like there's just so much updating. It's like playing Lunar. It really is like playing Lunar. I got it. I finally got it. Now no one can stand against me. Lucia, I've become invincible. I can finally protect you. I'll never put you in danger ever again. Wow, this power, what's going on? What's happening to me? I can't see. I feel darkness. Found Zeppel. Alright. Get Ultra Hit. Okay, his defense is a bit higher. We're doing in the low 400s. Explodette, that's gonna hurt. Ooh. Maribel hanging in there. Okay, Freezing Blizzard's probably gonna hurt. Yeah, 125. Ooh, 248 to Melv. Instantly got destroyed there. Okay, I can only have enough MP to go for a possible revive. Singing revives an ally. We'll use that. Oh, Angel Song failed. Okay, Maribel's alive with 2 health. We'll do get some damage in here. Hustle. Freezing Blizzard. I think Maribel's gonna get killed. I had the right target. We're just gonna have to hope that Vivify works. It did. Blaze most. Okay, so good targets there. We'll go for Evil Slash. Defense is so high. Okay, we got the 121 off. Explodette. Okay, we survived. Hustle, sword, hustle, sword. Or Evil Slash in this case. I'm wondering if we could even win this fight. Are we meant to lose it? Okay, critical to guard as he's dead. Assuming this isn't a story death, this is going to be our first official game over. Unless it's actually mandated you lose here. Have him parry. Oh, I thought I chose Hustle with him. Well, now we're definitely going to find out. Okay, so we have no choice but to hustle. Parry. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, Life Song takes MP, which I don't have. Maribel's back, but she's immediately gonna die from this. Yep. It's a wipe. Oh, it's a mandated death. Okay, so never mind. The store is still 0. Everything must be destroyed. Everything in the world. Guard's party came back to life. Sorry I'm late, everyone. The king is mastered the magic. He has godlike power for destruction. Something must be done. Follow me. I'm just waiting for the game to, like, officially kick my butt in, like, a like, forced death situation. That's why I'm purposely, like, running from every fight. I'm like, I want the challenge right now. I'm so overpowered with my classes. Help! Calm down, what's going on? How the High Priest, help us, there's a monster in the castle. What? Where'd it go? It's in the royal chamber, everybody's run away. It's a good thing I got that chest. May everything on the earth be destroyed. Oh no, come on, guard, follow me. It's no use, we're helpless without our king. Okay, they fully healed my MP too, that works. Okay, so that is clearly not the way to go. So, where am I following them? Where did they go? Ah, what? No, the High Priest isn't here. Who cares about him? Gotta do something about the monster. Okay, so, wrong way. Wish I knew where I was actually following him. I take a good look, my friends. The magic I've been working on all these years. Magistus, a spell that erases the effect of any other spell. We can use it to exorcise the evil power from this poor man. So that is the third storyline forced death we've had. Gah. I must apologize, my spell still needs some refinement. The fiend is still alive. So long as he lives, this country is in danger. I implore you, you must finish him off in my stead. Oh, he fell to the ground, too. Not just the king, but also the priest. Ah, what's happening to me? My strength fading, but I can't stop until I've destroyed everything. Alright, round 2. The actual round. Prayer to the primal spirits. We got Kakarot. He hit Kakarot. Kakarot used War Song. He rose all of our defense up. May have helped Melvin there. And he's gone. Yeah, I guess this is it. Such power, such unrelenting power. I'm sorry I couldn't protect you. Zeppel! What a relief, he's still breathing. I'm glad you're all safe too. I know all too well the perils you must be facing. If it weren't for you, this entire country would have been history by now. Oh, but this is no time to be chattering on. We must tend to the wounded. Guards, help me carry the king, and have someone look after the high priest. He's on the 2nd floor. And so the ultimate magic once again returned to slumber, without ever unleashing its full fury. After caring for the injured, the castle settled down to a night filled with regret and trepidation. The next morning, I'm truly grateful for everything you've done. My son's not seriously hurt, thank God. He should be awake by now. Why not pay him a visit before you leave? Well then, Empress, I regret that I must now return to the Great Fane. Very well, come back once things have settled down. I still need to thank you properly. Oh, there's no need to thank us. Perhaps we may enjoy dinner with you sometime? Oh, and guard, there's something I'd like to speak with you about. Please stop by the Great Fane later. I'll be expecting you. No, tell me here. I don't want to keep traveling places. Oh, travelers, let's tell you how grateful I am. Without you, this country might have been completely destroyed by now. When I was a child, my lack of strength cost my friend her life. I have never stopped grieving over my inability to protect my friend. I vowed to find a power strong enough to stand up to anyone. I thought that was the only way for me to make amends to Lucia, but now I see that I was just trying to escape reality. I was simply trying to make up for my own perceived weaknesses. Now look at what I've done. I must make it up to my countrymen. I promise you from now on I'll devote all my effort toward peace. Farewell then, travelers. Come and visit us again sometime. Hopefully by then I'll be able to welcome you into a gloriously rebuilt castle. My son should be awake by now. I want to pay him a visit before we leave. Okay, well, we did. Bye! Got the chest. Yeah, so we need to go down this staircase here near the chest. Stop by the fire spire, talk to the staff maker's assistant, if I can figure out where that is. Because we can finally get the bolt staff. Other side. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and tiptoe. Although technically it's a little early, we still have to go to the actual town itself. So we did Loomin, we did Mardra. We're still like way behind Alex. Like considerably behind. So the staff maker's assistant, where would I even find the staff maker at all? Were they somewhere on the second floor? They're talking about like a fire spire, but I don't know what that means. The path to the castle may be opening up, but the high priest continues his research in his room. Good to see you all. I've been waiting for you. I had hoped to teach all of you how to use the new spell I've developed, but as you could have seen, the spell is not yet perfected. If that magic were perfect, even the ultimate magic would have been dispelled at once. That's why I'm continuing to study the magic spell, and when my research is complete at last, I shall give the magic to you people. You can count on it. Now be sure to come back, guard. Where do they actually want me to... Where's this person that they're talking about me seeing? Fire Spire. Yeah, there wasn't anyone down here before, so I don't know what the spire is that they're talking about. I'll have to figure it out off stream. It's no use kind of dawdling around here. Oh, hold on, there's something here. Going to stop doing magic rituals to catch it for a while. If they do the same here, they can finally start my bridal training. there's a door here. Oh, it might just be the same as the other door on the other side. Yeah, well, we tried. I'll have to figure it out later. It's not a big deal. It's only a bolt staff. I don't care. I think we are done here, so we can just leave. So we have completed 2 areas. I'm completely spent. How about you? I want to go to bed and take a nap as soon as possible. I shall return home for the time being. What's... Is he leaving our group? Guard, I thought I'd find you here. Oh, you're from Fishbell. What's wrong? You don't look good. I'll tell you everything on the way. Quickly now, Maribel, come with me back to the village. What's going on? Explain yourself. I'm afraid Amit has fallen ill. Dad's what? Oh god, the fishermen in the village have been looking all over for you. I'd better hurry back to Fishbell then. I'm sorry, God, I'll have to meet up with you later. Let's hurry. Okay, I thought Melvin was going home. I guess he's with us. Let's go back to Fishbell. I was thinking there was going to be like some kind of a consequence because of what we did in the present. Oh, it's the other side. All right, Maribel, I'll tell you again. Right now, we're managing to keep Amit alive. There's no denying that he is a very sick man. Right now, it's your job to not worry him any further. Stay with your father and comfort him for a while. That will do more for him than any medicine. Oh, Papa. It would appear that Master Amit has survived the worst of it. It may be difficult, Master Gar, but you must cheer Maribel up. You are her closest friend, after all. They seem really sad. I understand how Maribel feels, so I feel terrible too. Oh, it's garden friends. You're not thinking of taking Maribel anywhere now, of all times, are you? Yes. Whatever the case, Maribel cannot leave until her father recovers. Why not make yourself useful and visit him? I can't believe that my husband would collapse from illness. This must just be a bad dream. I can't talk with him. Am I supposed to be able to? I'll not allow you to take Maribel from here at this time. You might as well go visit Amit and try to make him feel better. I am trying. Okay, I guess I mean, I tried. I can. It's time for another break pretty soon. We'll be we'll go back to our house here real fast and do some sequences here. Oh, guard, is that right? Amit has recovered, thank goodness. We're all worried sick about him, but there's nothing we could do. It seems that our prayers for a speedy recovery were heard. Aside from that, there's something I need to ask you. Before, when I was fishing to the northwest, I found some people living in tents on a nearby continent. From the looks of them, they seem to be some type of nomadic tribe. Have you seen anybody like that in your adventures? Yes. Oh, so you do know them. Well, yesterday some of the members of the expedition party told me there weren't any people on that continent. I was beginning to think I'd started seeing things. If you saw them too, I was right all along. The expedition party must not have been paying attention. I should have known. Let's see. Okay. Well, we'll continue for a little bit longer after. I'm just going to go ahead and take a break. We go ahead and hydrate all of you. I will be right back, and then we will continue the story. It's getting cold, so might as well get myself a little bit more comfortable. I can lean back in this chair. It's gonna be great. I do need to. One thing I am noticing, since I'm basically testing this chair for the first time today, is that I need to wear a thicker shirt. Like the mesh in this thing, or whatever you want to call on the back of it, it's gonna leave a mark the following morning. Like it's gonna leave whatever pattern is woven into the back of this thing into my back. That's how they get you. It's free. When you sit in it, you're advertising their product for life with whatever design is on the back of the chair. So I'll have to basically look into that and try to wear something a little bit better on the back. Or better yet, I'm just going to have this blanket kind of cushioning the back a little bit. That way I don't have it digging into it so much. But that's kind of a big issue. So I'll have to wear something thicker. Probably a dress shirt or something. Which ends up happening quite a bit more often than not. So let's go ahead and use the return spell. Feeling pretty good so far. So we'll continue a little bit longer. So let's see if we can figure out where the Dasians are, because that's the area that we had gone to in the past. That's where Kiefer left us. So let's see. Southwest of Engo. And I'll reach the continent that had the excavation site. Okay. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's not real. Nobody's really going to be able to tell, because, like, I'm not showing my back to anybody. It's not really something that really comes up much in conversations. Like, want to see the sick back tattoo? There's the location, it looks like. Let me take a look at the metal guide, make sure we're not missing anything. So swap over to this tab. Okay, there's a tiny metal in this area coming up, it looks like. Let's see. Southeast part of camp, you'll find a colored carpet along with many colored jars and a few vases. Okay. So it's not in a tent, it's just in the other part here. Okay. There it is. And so that's all of the medals here. Nobody seems to be into the big ceremony today, including the main attraction herself, Ira. We don't even have a good tulip player to accompany her. They say the altar is beyond the western mountain range. As you can see, however, there's nothing there but ocean. Perhaps the ancient writings may have misled us? Our ancestors sealed the altar to protect God from the demon lord. I suppose it's still our duty to resurrect him, but with today's peace, I wonder what the point is anymore. Oh, travelers, how rare, although I suppose we're travelers too. We've just been in one place for a long period of time. Hey, you look at the ancient saviors drawn in our tomes. Of course, those legends are hundreds of years old. Basket was empty. Useless. Just for that, I'm gonna break this. We got a rib. Let's see. Vases by the house southwest of it. Okay, there's gonna be a life acorn in one of these. Empty? Empty. That's where the life acorn was, okay. Well, it's most unusual to meet other travelers here. We would normally welcome you with open arms. Unfortunately, we are currently in the middle of a sacred ritual. Empty. We've got everything a Tula player could ever want here, but we still can't find anyone like the legendary musician. Ancient book of sheet music lies on the desk. But most of us have mastered the bard class. We could fill in. Let's see. Okay, so we have to talk to everyone in the camp as the story trigger, of course. Nobody seems to be into the big ceremonies today, including the main attraction herself, Ira. We didn't have a Cthulhu player. We spoke with you. Ira's the 10th generation dancer of our tribe. Her ancestor Layla of the 2nd generation is said to be the best dancer in history. Ira's the 5th to take after her, but she's as delicate as a rock golem. Okay, we spoke with you. I think it's these two we haven't spoken to. Our ancestors stealed the altar to protect God from the demon lord. I suppose it's still... Okay, never mind. We spoke with you. Maybe it's... didn't speak with two of them. They say the altar is beyond the restaurant range. Yeah, so we spoke with you. We Desians have been traveling for hundreds of years. Originally we were just trying to avoid the demon lord, but now we're in the search of the fabled altar of God, so you haven't been spoken with yet. You? I wish I'd hurry up and finish the ritual. Ira promised she would practice sword fighting with me today. Is that everyone? Perhaps? Ritual's not over. You want to speak with other villagers in the meantime? Oh boy, who did we... Oh, we didn't speak with this dude, did we? We ignored him. This is the best part. Seeing Ira's dance just moves me so much. Okay, who did I miss? So yeah, even missing one. Sheesh, how long is the chief going to make us stay here? We're still nowhere near finding the lake yet. He's had us sit here for days. Confounding, isn't it? Yes, right. Besides, who knows if the altar of God even exists? I think that probably is it. Huh? Oh, it appears to be finished. Well, that was fast. Huh? Wait, Ira, the ceremony isn't over yet. What happened, my chief? We got a life acorn. 60 gold. You know that girl went running out a while ago? She had a familiar scent. Okay, these two are locked. We know that the demon lord was sealed away long ago, but it is unknown whether he returned to ravage our land. That's why we must pursue our mission and resurrect God. And for that we need the talents of the dancer, Ira. How could you, Ira? Jumping out of the ceremony like that isn't ladylike. Oh, you're travelers, aren't you? I'm terribly sorry. I just don't understand what's got Ira in a huff. Why must she refuse her destiny as a dancer? I'll tell you, youth these days have no respect for time-honored traditions. It's obvious Ira hates the chief's Tula playing. We used to have an excellent player, but he left the tribe. We searched long and hard for him, but with no luck. Who's there? Oh, it's just you. I thought someone from the village was chasing after me. Hello, I'm Ira of the tribe of Deja. Do you wish something of me? Yes. Oh, so the chief asked you to follow me. Well, sorry, I have no desire to be a dancer. Now please stay out of my business. Guard read the instruction on the tombstone. Here lie the holy dancer and the holy guardian of Deja. Okay, there is a bridge to the north. Don't think there's anything up here. I think we just need to go back to... Yeah, we just need to go back. So you're determined to go, Ira, no matter what? But we still haven't found the altar. You don't need me yet. I must continue my search. I am certain that there is a Tula player somewhere. But Ira, we know nothing about the legendary Tula players. They could have all died off ages ago for all we know. No, there has to be someone alive that can play the Taratula. Oh, greetings, friends. Right, Chief. As long as they have my trusty companions, there's no problem. What? The travelers? But they've just arrived here. Yes, that's true, but these people truly understand me. You'll come with me to look for the Master Tula player, right? Yes. Do you need any further reassurance, Chief? These people are seasoned travelers. I'll be safe with them. That's true, but aren't there more important things to consider here? I need to find a Tula player before we find the lake. With this music, I'll be able to truly put my heart into the dance. How do we know this musician even exists? How do we know you'll even come back again, Ira? I'm sure Ira must be giving you a hard time. Where are you going? Please at least stay until he's done talking. I thought he was. So, do you think we should set off now? It'd be best to leave at night so we don't cause a commotion. Alright, Chief, I will return soon. Once you set your mind to something, Ira, you don't let go. I guess it runs in the family. You'll have to be the most headstrong girl I've ever met. I also know how much you value our quest, therefore I give you charge of the Taratula. Guard it well. Chief, this is the Taratula passed down through our tribe for centuries. We'll need it for the ceremony to revive God. If you suspect that you have found the person that you are looking for, then have him play this. Then have play this. What? If he can, then he's gotta be the one. Thank you so much. I will protect this Tula with my life. Ira, please, be careful in your travels. We in the tribe think of you as our very own child. Oh, don't look so down. I know how much you care about me. Once I find a Tula player, I'll come right back. Okay, this time I'm really going. Now let's go. I do not wish to cause any fanfare, so I'm quietly taking my leave. Alright, just wait a moment. This is the grave of my ancestors, where my parents are buried. This is our holy blade, which is passed down from generation to generation. Do you see that rune on the blade? It's the seal of the holy guardians, my ancestors, supposedly the sword was found by the first of them. The chief doesn't approve of me having a sword, so I hid it here. Now that I'm going on a journey, I'm sure that it'll be useful. That's why I'm bringing it with me. Wow, the moonlight is so beautiful tonight. It's getting quite late. We should camp here for the night. I'd like to hear your stories too. Hey, why don't you come over here? You can see God's glory in the design of the stars. Guard, Ira, and the other companions fell asleep to the sound of the waves. Feeling the warm sea breeze on his face, Guard remembered the carefree days of life in his village. The next morning, good morning, shall we go? Ira joined our party. I want to give you this. It's very important. This has been passed down amongst the Deja for ages. I'll put the shard with the rest of your possessions. Shall we be off? So she is level 21. And so she's fully mastered Dancer, which I can't say I'm very surprised by. And she's working on Warrior now, I believe. Yeah, so she's Warrior class. So the Deja Blade makes enemies dance. It's super strong. Like, super strong. Yes, I found it. It wasn't in the main area where all of the other items were, Alex. I was thinking it was in, like, the room with all of the places you put the shards, but it's actually a separate location that's in the past. Yeah, I was able to get it. I literally just got Ira. She just joined my party, and I was commenting on how her sword is actually really good, like really good compared to everything else I've got. But that's all you really missed. Yeah, just I'm literally still so far behind you, like it's crazy. But then again, I only have like 2 designated stream days, so I knew I was always going to remain behind, but I'm working my way slowly. Let's give her some tights or something, because I'm not planning on leveling her up much or classing her up. You have 5 to 9 hours of immigrants and grind to do. Okay, so you've actually tested and you're able to get the immigrants now? Because I looked at the sheet earlier today and I didn't see any new ones, so I couldn't tell if you could or could not. Okay, gotcha. I don't know what that means yet, but hopefully I'll figure that out eventually when I get to it. I have no idea what that is or what that means, but I'll figure it out. So let's see here. So we need to go ahead and go back home to, looks like we need to go back to Fishbell. Okay, gotcha. So I'll definitely know, it sounds like I'll definitely know when I'll be able to go and get more immigrants then. Even so, he's an adult. You can't just ignore him. His behavior is totally inappropriate for an adult. All he does is waste away. If you try and reach out and help him, he'll just snap at your hand. Don't talk like that. He may not be much, but he's still my little brother. If nothing else, this is an excellent opportunity. By paying his debt, we can chastise Honjuro. Guard, you're back. Amit's condition seems to have improved considerably. It's been decided that we suspend fishing for a while, however, to give him some time to relax. I figured this would be a good opportunity to take care of some business in the castle town of Astard. If you all have time, feel free to go home and rest. Mom will be happy to see you, I'm sure. We are home. What is he talking about? Like, we're literally here. Okay, let's talk to Maribel. We should save just because we haven't in a while. So we will after we see Maribel. Anything new in the shop? No? I mean, we could get a pot lid. Do I ever wonder how it became almost industry standard in RPGs that the character animations never stop moving, even when standing in the same spot? Yes, actually I have wondered, and I have commented on their idle sprites, because there was a character in one of the past areas that actually broke their leg, and they're like commented on like one of the monsters breaking their legs, and they were still there just kind of walking idly, and I'm like, maybe they should have had that character lying down or something else, but I had wondered, Reltech. Have you come to visit Papa? Huh? Who's that? I don't think I've seen her before. My name's Ira, and I am accompanying Guard and friends in their adventure. It's good to meet you, Maribel. I've heard all about you from Guard and the others. I'm pleased to meet you. Ira, right? Anyhow, you must have come to see Papa. He's pretty much all better now. I think I'll have to stay with him for a while longer, though. I know that it'll be tough without me, but try to bear it. When Papa's all better, I'll come with you again. Alright, I think we are free to go. So we need to go back to Astard, which I don't even necessarily have to use the return spell, but it's going to be quicker. No. Alex didn't. I added it. I added it, Shockstorm, so Shining Force 2 is next. Yeah, Alex added Bravely Default 1 in Final Fantasy IV. Even if Alex did add Shining Force 2, it would be like, there'd be 5 other games in front of it. Yeah, so I've heard, so I'm definitely curious. That's my point, old man. It's not like opportunities just grow on trees, and now's your chance. All you have to do is lend me some money that you don't need right now. Ah, is that you, Guard? Well, it looks like you've overheard what I was just saying. There's no harm in that. I'll tell you as well. This is just a rumor, but I've heard that there's a shipwreck that's encased in ice. That ship is probably full of incredible treasures. Oh man, I remember that place. Where was that on the overworld? If I can find and salvage it, I'll be a rich man, and that's why I'm pooling funds right now for the salvage operation. That's why I don't have any time for the likes of you. My stream is so much better than Dragon Master Alex. What? I don't want to take... No shots fired here, please. I'll take a compliment in that you like my stream, but, like, don't disparage other people's streams here, especially when they're here. I can listen in. Okay, well, I'll tell Alex to leave the room briefly for, like, a minute. Okay, now you can start talking shit about it. Alright, go ahead. Go, quick. No. I don't know about the delay. It might be too late by now, by the time you hear me. Alright, so let's see here. If I visit the castle, Ira seems to recognize it even though she's never been here. Okay, so we need to see how Marjorie's do. Oh yeah, I forgot all about the town we saved, didn't we? So we need to fly west of Loomin. One of the best game sequels of all time, along with Lunar 2. That's incredible praise. I'm looking forward to playing it. So they said I need to go west? Yeah, west of Loomin. Do they mean that far, far, far continent over there? I think that I want that little landmass on the far left, perhaps. Or, you know, better yet, I could just use Alex's map here. Yep, that's exactly right, and I was on the right track. Okay, let's see. So, Metal Guide first. That's more important to me than getting, like, Strength Seeds or anything else. So, Mardra... Oh yeah, there's like 3 medals here. So Great Fane present, we'll get the Great Fane. Okay, so we need to do the puzzle again. I think I already ruined it. No, but like in all seriousness, a lot of how things have worked out with this stream, a lot of it probably wouldn't have been possible without Alex's help, in all sincerity. Like, the upscaling with the Framemeister. He was the one who made the recommendation for the Framemeister. A lot of the ideas of like music during intermissions or times when he's taking breaks or things like that, or I didn't even think about until I encountered a stream. So like there's a lot of things that I've learned from him, from having watched him for as long as I have. So, okay. Oh, this place just immediately has a wind shard. That's good. Okay, I was about to say, did the music like disappear? There's the metal. And another Mystic Nut. We're getting a lot of those. Guard took the grave. Written on it was a long epitaph. To the wise, may your wisdom expand forever. I, Marge, have spent my life researching the ultimate magic. Although no one can use it now, I leave it for the future. Magistus, the power to erase any spell cast upon oneself. I only hope that this magic may be used for good. High Priest Mardra. Guard Lord Magistus. Oh, so, I take it that was mandatory for me to do. I was just noticing, hey, there's a gravestone that wasn't here before. So, let me look at it. So only I can learn it, huh? Or would it be different if I move other people? Yeah, why don't I try that? Oh yeah, we need to actually make her manual. I forgot all about that. Just to see if I can teach it to other people. No, it's only me. Only I can use it. Okay, so let me go ahead and then move Guard back to the front so that I don't get all confused with my turn order. Although it's already going to be confusing because Maribel's no longer in my party. But that's okay. Guard and Gaba both have Hustle Dance, or have the Hustle ability, so we're not going to be too much at a loss. Let's see. Defeat the evil well and Mardra outside the house of Johan's Tula teacher. So, find a tiny well inside of a barrel outside of a house. So it sounds like the tiny metal in this town is going to be on the outside. And that's it. We found the tiny metal. The second one's going to be this well over here. Evil well. I was hoping the well would get up and join my park, just like the book I found in that shelf did. That was probably like the most like lucky thing that's happened this stream. And there is our third medal. So time to look at the guide to see what I actually need to do here. Make sure I don't miss any shards. Just reading to see if like there's anything really worth raiding any of the other houses for, and there's not. That indeed Johann isn't here. I bet he's at the bar with a woman. I forbid him from playing the Tula until he shapes up, and then he runs away from home. He is in the house east of the well, so this one. Oh, Johann, are you still worried about the funeral? That song is fantastic. I felt something special when I heard it. Please play the Tula again. I don't feel like it. I'm sorry, but just leave me be alone. Or just leave me alone. What's the deal? First you weasel your way into staying here, then you just decide not to enter the contest. It's my place. Okay. So, I think we can do everything here, and we can just walk over to the next area to go across the bridge. But before that, looks like the weapon armor shops and... Oops, we went the wrong way. Try that again. The weapon and armor shops, I think, are all in here. It's the bar. Armor store? Okay, so magic armor. Yeah, stuff's getting a little pricey now. Let's take a look and see what this does. So according to this, 15 HP from all spells except Zap. The silver armor that Guard is wearing, I think does better than that. Yeah, it eliminates 20. So it eliminates a little bit more matter. I mean, not enough to really matter in the end, I don't think. But the important thing is that Melv can wear it. But he's wearing the one that deletes 30 HP. Ira needs defense, though, so probably should give them that. What is the spirit armor? Seems to give a lot of defense. Oh, spirit armor eliminates 20 damage from all spells. So it's just like, it's just better than this. Why would you want this? Better yet, why would they both be offered at the same store? It's just worse. It's just a worse... It's like 1,000 to block another 5. Right now, none. Right now, I've got all the jobs I want. I don't think I really need to fight anything else. I mean, I guess I could go towards, like, Sage and stuff for, like, Guard, but I don't really need to. I've got everybody except for, I think, Melvin has Thief hit. You know, if I was ever, like, desperately trying to get, like, an item from an enemy, I could increase my chances with that. I don't really need anything right now. That's kind of the beauty of where I'm at. So I'm going to buy 3 copies of this. I'm basically planning on having Ira, like, not be grinded for anything. I'm basically gonna, like, hope for Maribel to come back, like, sometime relatively soon, and kind of ignore her. Have the end party be, like, Guard, Gabo, Melvin, and Maribel, if that's a viable end party. But we'll see if that'll work. Spirit armor, we'll give that to Guard. Get rid of the silver. That silver has served us well. We've had that ever since the panel game. Like, that's been, like, that's how early you can get it. But yeah, I think guard right now is guard teen idol, or what even am I right now? Yeah, like guard is, yeah, guard's teen idol right now. I already have like more than an ample amount of things maxed. Guard like just got hustle not that long ago. So I'm pretty much set for the whole game. I don't need to do anything else. This is a weapon shop. May I help you? Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it depends on like your immigrant luck. I think is going to be better because you have a number of places you can check before you have to restart. Just given like how long you waited in a number of different respects. So I think that works out in the long run for you. But basically, I feel like I'm just gonna try to run from everything I can. I think the only way to keep the game fair is to try to keep my level somewhat low. So I'll equip that. And then I'm gonna give the Deja sword to guard. Where is it? Oh, okay, that's right, she just took it off. Not the ones I've done lately. None of them have gone by fast at all. All of them have been slow and painful. Loomin has been bad. The last area has been kind of slow and bad too. Like everything just keeps taking forever. Yeah, I mean, all of the islands seem to be long to me. I don't know if there's been a quick one that I would acknowledge as being like, okay, that one was really quick. I think all of them have been kind of bad for me, at least an hour and like 90 minutes plus. Just because there's so many things I'm having to keep track of. Welcome to Mardra. What's the matter? Tell me what's wrong, I'll try to help you out. I see the legendary Tula player, the Terra Tula. How exciting! You're on a quest to find the legendary musician of the Deja? I believe it can be of assistance. This is the city of music. I can stage a contest here to decide the best Tula player in the world. If I give a large prize to the winner, every Tula player should show up. The Terra Tula will be used at the contest. Only the legendary musician can bring out the silvery song of that Tula. Do you like my idea? Yes. Well then, I'll send out the official notices immediately. It'll take some time for all the musicians to come, I'm sure, so come back in a while. Thanks a lot, guard. You completely relieved my boredom. Well, that was easy. So, like, what is it that they actually want me to do then? I forgot the staircase was there. Party dress. That's great. I'm glad I got that item, except for the fact that if you play the panel game, you already have it. So it's just like you don't need it. Chest was empty. Oh, it's a mimic. Well, as long as it doesn't hit Ira. Ira with bead, I think. I was hoping the Mimic would get back up and join my park, but no. Only books do that. Wait, is that done? Wait, is the... Oh, I think the contest... Oh, wow, the contest, I think, is going to take a lot longer than I thought. Enough to where they're like, we need to do another dungeon. Or another location. But first... Well, that didn't... Well, Repel doesn't seem to really do much. I tried it just to see. They hate me so much. I guess I should just stick with Tiptoe then, huh? How wonderful to see you again. May I help you with something? Yes. No, you don't need to tell me. You're waiting for the completion of the spell, aren't you? This is hard for me to say, but the magic spell is not complete yet. What? That's impossible. You could not have mastered the spell already. It's not even complete, and it's difficult to learn. Besides, are you sure that you refer to Magistus? You're not mistakenly talking about Heal or Humor, are you? No. Really? Well, if you say so, but I'd like to see you do it. The High Priest cast the Twin Hit spell. If you really have mastered Magistus, show me by dispelling this magic of mine. Cast the Magistus spell? Yes. Guard cast the Magistus spell. What? Indeed, the spell that you just cast was the Great Magistus, but how? Could you have mastered it after seeing me cast it but once? What was that? Engraved in stone? That can't be. I created that magic and I have never inscribed it. I suppose that I cannot doubt you, though, not after seeing you perform it. In any case, I won't yet give up. I'll master Magistus myself and leave it behind for others to learn as well. I thank you. Now that you've shown me the spell, I am that much closer to my goal. Or that mush closer. It was M-U-S-H. I will now continue my research. Be sure and come back for a visit every now and then. I actually have no idea where I'm going. Where did I go? Oh, did I accidentally go down to the... Oh, that's right, I held down. It's not what I was trying to hit the menu button and immediately hit right to cast, but I hit right and then hit the menu button, so I went to town first. Unfortunately, I think I am hitting close to a stopping point. It's not necessarily that I'm too tired to continue, it's just that my left eye is incredibly dry for some reason, and it is like bothering me to keep it open. So I have to listen to my body and take breaks when it tells me to. And it doesn't seem like this is something that's necessarily going to stop the more I keep using my eyes. So if I play at all, I'd have to like break for a couple more hours and play for like maybe another hour or so. It wouldn't be that much additional I could do today, but I might do a little bit more. But let's go ahead and read the inscription. That'll be the last thing I do before we go to the next, because the next area, the next thing I have to do is go to another future area. So let's go to Mardra again. Guard check the grave. Written on it was a long epitaph. To the wise, may your wisdom expand forever. I, Mardra, spent my entire life researching Magistus. With the help of a man named Guard, though, my research advanced, and I found that Magistus was not the ultimate magic. This is Gigestus, the true ultimate magic. I only hope that this magic be used for good. High Priest Mardra. Guard learned Gigestus. Okay, I'm not quite out of here yet. I have to wait till I get up before I can hit the return spell. Time to return to Fishbell. I'm gonna save at the church that's there. And like it's what, 5:25? It's around like when I would normally do a stream. It's just that I started way early today. Thinking I was gonna be able to go for a bit longer, but just I've gotta rest this eye. Need to do some yoga, need to stretch. Need to do anything else other than sit. Received glad tidings. As soon as Maribel returned home, Amit began recovering from his illness. Surely seeing his daughter's face put his mind at ease. And so now we will save. Barely any money left. I don't think we have anything planned for today as far as like watch-alongs, do we? Let me see. Nope, doesn't look like there's anything planned for tonight. Alright, if nothing else, it's about, my PlayStation 2 needs a rest anyway. I need to turn it off for several hours, so, I'll be back probably for about maybe another 60 to 90 minutes, like several hours from now, but I'm gonna just kind of rest from the internet for right now, rest from screen time. I'm not gonna be watching any streams, I'm not gonna be watching any screens. I'm just gonna rest, and so I will see everybody back probably about a couple of hours, maybe around like 7:45, 8 o'clock, for maybe like another hour, hour and a half. Nothing too crazy. See everybody then, and have a good rest of your day, night, and enjoy the rest of your weekend that is currently fleeting.